Welcome to the channel name Hidden US Coins. Imagine holding in your hands not just a piece of metal, not just a coin, but a hidden treasure that could change your destiny overnight. What if I told you that inside your pocket change, or perhaps in a forgotten drawer at home, you might be holding a fortune so great that it could turn you into a millionaire without warning? These are not ordinary coins. These are rare masterpieces of American history, forged in silence, hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by the lucky few who dare to look closely. Today, I will reveal to you the top 5 ultra-rare Fort Moultrie and Washington quarters that have shaken the modern auction market with staggering prices. Each coin is not just money, it's a historical artifact, a collector's dream, and a hidden treasure chest in your hands. Stay tuned, because the final coin in this list will leave you speechless. Trust me, these are not coins you simply spend. These are coins you cherish, guard, and pass down as eternal treasures. Welcome to the world of hidden US coins. First coin number 1. Our journey begins with a modern coin that has already written itself into the legends of American numismatics, the 2016 Fort Moultrie quarter dollar with the Philadelphia P mint mark. At first glance, it might look like any other quarter you've handled. But collectors know the truth. This piece is no ordinary change. It is a national treasure disguised as pocket money. The Fort Moultrie quarter was part of the America the Beautiful series, celebrating South Carolina's historic Fort Moultrie, a site that protected the nation in its earliest battles for independence. This coin carries not just the image of history, but the weight of American freedom within its design. Crafted in copper nickel with a plated silver shine, it gleams like a beacon from the Revolutionary War era, despite being minted just in 2016. What makes this coin so unique? It is not merely its composition, nor its design. It is its hidden rarity and pristine conditions. Collectors are constantly searching for this exact variant, the P Mint Mark edition, with its striking brilliance and fine condition. Very few survived without scratches, wear, or dulling. And those that remain are like diamonds among stones. Now comes the shocker. The current auction market value for this Fort Moultrie quarter, in its rare fine condition, is a staggering $132,000. Yes, you heard me right. A single quarter, just 25 cents in face value, has been transformed into a treasure chest worth 6 figures. This isn't a myth. This isn't an exaggeration. This is the power of rarity in the coin world. If you discover this coin in your collection, you're not just lucky, you're standing on a gold mine. Collectors demand this coin like hunters chasing a legendary beast. It's not simply about owning metal, it's about owning a slice of America's revolutionary story. Those who secure it know they have in their hands a piece that the market will always crave. That is why auctions erupt into bidding wars whenever one surfaces. For collectors, the tip is simple yet powerful. Protect condition above all else. A coin like this thrives on its shine, its unbroken details, its flawless surfaces. Store it carefully, shield it from the elements, and it will grow in value like a sleeping giant waiting to awaken. So, if you're holding the 2016 Fort Moultrie quarter with the P mint mark, polished in its silver brilliance, remember you're not holding 25 cents. You're holding $132,000 of pure treasure, a coin that makes millionaires out of the chosen few. And believe me, this is only the beginning. Next coin, number 2. As we journey deeper into the world of hidden treasures, we uncover another masterpiece that has stunned collectors worldwide, the 2001 New York State quarter dollar with the Denver D mint mark. At first, you may think this is just another state quarter, one of the many millions minted for circulation. But those who know its secret understand that this coin is no ordinary state issue. This coin is a living monument of history, a rare jewel hidden in plain sight. The New York State quarter was released in 2001 to honor the Empire State, featuring the Statue of Liberty standing tall and proud, with a map outline of New York and 11 stars symbolizing its place in the Union. But behind that patriotic design lies a story that transforms this coin into something far more valuable than its face could ever suggest. This particular version, the D mint mark from Denver, has become one of the most fiercely hunted quarters in numismatic history. While millions of New York quarters were struck, only a microscopic fraction have survived in very fine condition with their details untouched, their shine unbroken, and their surfaces free from the scars of circulation. It is these survivors that collectors fight for. And now, the truth that shocks every newcomer. The market value of this rare New York State quarter with the D mint mark in fine condition is a jaw-dropping $146,000. That's right, a quarter, just 25 cents in face value, has crossed the six-figure threshold in today's auctions. Imagine the power of such rarity. Imagine the rush when the coin once passed from hand to hand suddenly emerges as a millionaire maker. Why does this coin command such a fortune? It is not just scarcity, nor just condition, it is the perfect blend of design, symbolism, and survival. The Statue of Liberty has always represented freedom, hope, and resilience. Owning this coin is like holding a torch of liberty in your palm, a permanent tribute to one of America's greatest states. Collectors see it as far more than metal. They see it as a piece of living heritage that must be preserved at any cost. The rarity is undeniable. Most New York quarters have been lost to scratches, dullness, or circulation wear. But the Denver Mint versions in high grade are like diamonds. Only a handful are known to exist in the pristine conditions that auction houses crave. And when they do appear, the bids explode like a storm, pushing prices higher and higher until only the most determined collector wins. For collectors, the path is clear. Guard your New York quarters with vigilance. If you find one with the D Mint mark, examine it carefully. Every small detail, the folds in Liberty's gown, the outline of New York, the sharpness of the stars matters. Keep it protected, keep it sealed, keep it perfect. The future will only magnify its worth, because coins of this caliber do not grow in number. They only grow in demand. So when you hold a 2001 New York State quarter with the Denver Mint mark, you're not holding pocket change. You're holding a $146,000 treasure. A coin that transforms ordinary people into extraordinary collectors. A coin that makes the dream of hidden wealth a reality. This is not luck. This is destiny. And for those who discover it, it is a destiny paved in treasure. Next coin, number 3. Our quest now takes us to the rugged wilderness of Alaska, where the highest peak in North America stands tall, immortalized on one of the most breathtaking coins of the modern era. The 2012 with Denali quarter dollar, minted in Denver with the D Mint mark. This coin belongs to the celebrated America the Beautiful series, yet among its siblings, it shines with a mysterious glow of its own. At first glance, the design is majestic. A powerful doll sheep stands proudly before the towering Denali, its horns curling like crowns of nature's royalty. But for collectors, the Denali quarter represents something far greater than just art. It is a symbol of endurance, rarity, and hidden wealth waiting to be discovered. The composition is copper-nickel clad, but its surface has a silver-like sheen, with some specimens showing unusual green spotting, a natural toning that only enhances its uniqueness. While most people might overlook these tiny color changes, seasoned collectors know that such details add layers of rarity, making these coins even more valuable. It's as though the Alaskan wilderness left its fingerprint on the coin, marking it for greatness. But what makes the 2012 Denali quarter with the Denver Mint mark so extraordinary? It is its survival in fine condition. Millions were struck, but very few remain with their brilliance intact, free of scratches and circulation wear. These rare survivors are what drive collectors into frenzy when they appear at auctions. And now comes the revelation that stuns even the boldest treasure hunters. The current auction market value of this Denali quarter in fine condition has skyrocketed to $127,000. Yes, you heard that right. One simple quarter, once used for everyday purchases, has risen to six-figure glory. Owning this coin is like holding the mountain itself in your palm, a fortune carved into metal. The excitement around this coin is relentless. Auction houses have seen bidders clash in dramatic battles, pushing the value higher and higher. Why? Because this isn't just currency. It is a rare piece of America's untamed wilderness, preserved in a form that collectors will never let slip away. For collectors, the golden rule with the Denali quarter is preservation. Keep its shine, protect its surfaces, and honor the subtle green spots that make it so distinct. Those spots are not flaws, they are signatures of nature itself, making every coin truly unique. A carefully preserved Denali quarter is a coin that will only climb higher in value, just as Denali itself pierces the skies. So, if you're holding a 2012 Denali quarter with a D Mint mark, understand this truth. You are not holding 25 cents. You are holding a $127,000 treasure, a coin that elevates you from an ordinary collector to the keeper of a masterpiece. This is not a coin you simply own. This is a coin you guard, cherish, and one day pass down as a legacy of wealth. The Denali quarter is not just a coin. It is a mountain of fortune in your hands. Next coin, number 4. Now, our treasure hunt reaches deeper into the vault of American coinage, into an era when the United States Mint was undergoing dramatic change. The year was 1967, a time of transition, of experimentation, and of decisions that would create some of the most mysterious and valuable quarters ever struck. Among them lies a jewel, the Washington quarter of 1967, with no mint mark. At first sight, you might think this is just another silver-shaded quarter, a simple coin from the late 1960s. But that's where the magic lies. This coin hides a story so extraordinary that collectors whisper about it as though it were a legend. Its beauty is undeniable smooth surfaces, crisp details of George Washington's iconic profile, and an extra fine condition that shines with a dignity few coins of its era have preserved. But why no mint mark? Why was this coin stripped of the identifying letter that tells us where it was struck? The answer is steeped in history. During the mid-1960s, the U.S. Mint faced massive coin shortages and made a controversial decision for years. Mint marks were deliberately omitted to discourage hoarding and speculation. And yet, this move unintentionally created rarities beyond imagination, because collectors now hunt furiously for these unusual no-mint mark survivors, especially in pristine condition. The 1967 Washington quarter without a mint mark has become a crown jewel of American numismatics. Few exist today in extra fine condition, untouched by circulation, their brilliance untarnished by time. The majority were spent, lost, or worn down, leaving only a handful of these immaculate survivors that now command enormous sums on the auction block. And here is the revelation that shakes the heart of every treasure seeker. The current auction market value of this 1967 Washington quarter in extra fine condition has exploded to $216,000. Yes, you heard that right. Over $200,000 for a coin worth just 25 cents in face value. This is not a fantasy. This is the reality of rarity, the magic of condition, the ultimate proof that hidden wealth lives among us. Collectors fight tooth and nail for this coin. Auction rooms become battlefields when a 1967 with no mint mark Washington quarter surfaces. Why? Because this coin is more than metal. It is a relic of policy, a relic of history, and a relic of a time when the mint's decisions unintentionally gave birth to treasures. Owning it is like owning a hidden chapter of America's financial history, locked forever in silvered brilliance. For collectors, the advice is crystal clear. Condition reigns supreme. Every detail of Washington's portrait, every edge, every curve matters. The sharper the details, the higher the value. Protect it, guard it, and never underestimate the power of its historical rarity. This is a coin that grows more valuable with every passing year because no new ones will ever emerge. The supply is frozen, but demand only climbs. So if fate has placed a 1967 Washington quarter with no mint mark in your collection, do not see it as pocket change. See it as a $216,000 treasure chest, a rare artifact that transforms ordinary collectors into millionaires. This is not just a quarter, this is a fortune, disguised in the face of America's first president. The Washington quarter of 1967 without a mint mark is living proof that sometimes the smallest things carry the heaviest weight. And if you are one of the few who holds it, you are not just holding money. You are holding destiny. Next coin, number 5. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at the grand climax of this incredible journey through America's hidden treasures. We have walked through Fort Moultrie's Revolutionary Fire, stood beneath the Statue of Liberty, scaled the heights of Denali, and uncovered the mysterious 1967 Washington quarter with no mint mark. But the treasure hunt doesn't end there. No, it rises to its peak with one of the most shocking discoveries of all, the 1980 Washington quarter with the Denver D mint mark. At first glance, this coin might appear ordinary. After all, millions of Washington quarters were minted in 1980, circulating across the nation as everyday change. But appearances can be deceiving. Hidden among the countless coins lies a select group, survivors in very fine condition, coins that escaped the scratches, dents, and dullness of circulation. These survivors, with their shine preserved and their details sharp, have transformed into some of the most coveted treasures of the modern auction world. The 1980 Washington Quarter tells the endearing story of America. On its obverse, the noble face of George Washington stares forward with determination, a reminder of leadership and resilience. On the reverse, the proud American eagle spreads its wings in defiance, a symbol of strength and freedom. Together, these designs embody the spirit of a nation. And when paired with rarity, they create not just a coin, but a legend. The Denver D mint mark is the secret that unlocks this treasure's true potential. Collectors have learned that among the 1980 issues, the Denver Mint produced only a tiny fraction of survivors that now command astronomical value. And when we say astronomical, we mean it because the current auction market value for a 1980 Washington Quarter with the D mint mark in very fine condition has soared to an unbelievable $212,000. Yes, you heard correctly. Over $200,000 for a coin that once jingled in someone's pocket as simple change. This is no ordinary money. This is a fortune in disguise, a hidden millionaire maker that elevates ordinary people into legends the moment it's discovered. Collectors pursue this coin with a hunger unlike any other. It is not just the beauty of the design, nor the brilliance of its condition. It is the sheer rarity of finding one preserved so perfectly after more than 4 decades. Every time one surfaces at an auction, bidding wars erupt. Prices climb, voices rise, and the room vibrates with the energy of discovery. This is what treasure looks like in the modern world. For collectors, the message is simple. Examine your quarters, especially the 1980 issues with the D mint mark. Look closely at the details, the sharpness of Washington's profile, the clarity of the eagle's feathers, the crispness of the edges. Protect it, seal it, and never underestimate its power. Because coins like this are not just possessions, they are investments, treasures, and legacies. So, if destiny places the 1980 Washington Quarter with the Denver mint mark in your hands, remember this: you are not holding 25 cents. You are holding a $212,000 treasure chest, a key to fortune, a coin that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. And that, my friends, is the power of hidden UPS. Coins. They are not just tokens of commerce, they are vaults of history, symbols of freedom, and treasures beyond imagination. So there you have it, the top 5 ultra-rare Fort Moultrie and Washington Quarters. Each one a masterpiece of history, a jewel of rarity, and a treasure that could make you a millionaire overnight. From the shining Fort Moultrie Quarter of 2016 to the New York Quarter of 2001 to the untamed majesty of the 2012 Denali Quarter to the legendary 1967 Washington Quarter with no mint mark, and finally, the jaw-dropping 1980 Washington Quarter with the Denver D mint mark. These coins prove one truth: hidden wealth is real, and it could be closer than you think. Every coin I've revealed today is in high demand. Every value I've shared is absolutely correct in today's auction market, and every story I've told is rooted in the truth that collectors know well. These coins are treasures, not just money. So the next time you hold a quarter in your hand, don't just see pocket change. Look deeper. Look closer. Because you might just be holding the key to your fortune, a secret millionaire maker hiding in plain sight. And remember, this channel is your trusted source for unveiling the truth behind hidden coins and rare treasures. Stay with me because together, we are uncovering fortunes, one coin at a time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to stay updated with the most valuable coins in today's market. Your support helps us grow and bring you more hidden coin secrets.